How's it going, Commanders? So, on today's video, we got the new regular show bundle for 3,400 V-Bucks, which is actually very impressive. We also got a new pair of kicks, some superhero llamas, and finally, we got some V-Bucks in Save the World. 100 to be in fact, so that's awesome. Side note, since TikTok is still going down the drain, this video was posted a few hours earlier on my YouTube. How about taking a peek there? But anyways, let's get back to the game. Starting us off in the item shop, we got the brand new regular show bundle for 3,400 V-Bucks, and this is so awesome. We got Rigby as a sidekick, we got Mordecai as an outfit, we also got the Maximum Glove as the pickaxe, which is really cool. By the way, this is actually a parody of a real life controller that was made in like the early 2000s, if I remember correctly, and just like in the show, the real life thing was incredibly glitchy and did not work worth a damn. We also got Skips in the item shop too as the skin, which is amazing, this hulking beast. We also got his Fist of Justice as pickaxes, which are really cool. We got the emote available, love it. We also got the Skips' Skip. I love how we're able to use this with anyone we want. We also got the Baby Ducks as the back blings, and the Rattle and Mace as back blings. These were actually the source of powers for the Celestial Babies in the show. I forgot what the red one was supposed to be for. I know it was for one of the bad guys, I just don't remember that dude's name. He was a really big villain in the show, but it's also really cool to see. Little disappointing that we're not able to use that as pickaxes. But we got a brand new section called Drop the Beat. Comes with a lot of returning icon skins like Platinum Gaga, Tour Ready Sabrina, Doja Cat, Platinum Billie Eilish, as well as a lot of jam tracks and emotes, which is very nice to see. We got the Ford F-150 still available, Shelby GT500 is still here, vehicle accessories for the Ford F-150 are still here. We got the brand new Axo Slime Slide kicks, which are adorable with their large bulging googly eyes. The bottom design looks really cool too, like a large wave. Axo is back, the Axolotl is back, Brian is also back. Excuse me. We still got the Mothman Jr., the Mothman, Bonesy, Jonesy Unchained, Awake NYX Air Jordan 5. Unicorn Tamers will be leaving tomorrow afternoon, as well as Lady Marigold, Oro, Soul's Curse, Rubian, Rag Smasher, 7-Ball, and Converse Weapon Mid-Red Whites. Victory vibes are the same as before. Ed, and Eddie will be leaving tomorrow afternoon, so if you haven't gotten Big Ed yet, now is the time to do so. We also got Naruto as well, going to be leaving the item shop, both the bundles and accessories. OG Season Shop will also be leaving tomorrow afternoon. That's honestly surprising. South Park, obviously, it's going to stay a little bit longer. Battle Ready section, we got the return of Athena, Converse, Slurpentine, another Converse, Drip Axe, Office Chariot, Nike Air Max DNA Hyper Royal Green, Power Patroller, Distracted, Adidas Forum JS Wings 4.0 White, Wolf XO Axes. Jam tracks are the same as before, nothing returning, nothing leaving. Major Lazer will be leaving tomorrow afternoon, as well as Tyler the Creator too. Obviously, Lisa's still going to be staying here for a little while longer. Still got the Jaeger 619, vehicle accessories are the same, and by the looks of it, same special offers and bundles as before. Now, moving on to our V-Bucks missions. Over in Plankerton at a power level 40, Fight the Storm mission, we do have 50 V-Bucks available, and over in Twine Peaks, in a power level 140, Evacuate the Shelter mission, we do have another 50 V-Bucks. Combine that with your daily missions, that's going to be 200 to 200 V-Bucks for the day. But that's not all. Moving on to our mission rewards, in a power level 52 Fight the Storm mission, we do have the Thunderbolt available, which is a double-barreled shotgun. Reminds me a lot of the Dub from Battle Royale, except it's nothing in terms of impact. But the Thunderbolt does have a large spread, and if you perk this shotgun with Affliction, all you need to do is just hit a husk once with this shotgun and watch all their health melt away. Honestly, it's a lot of fun to see. Power level 58 Fight Category 2 Storm mission. We do have the Broadside available, which is a really powerful wall trap to use if people know how to use it correctly. The cannonballs are projectiles, meaning that if you put a wall in front of it, the cannonballs will bounce back and forth, doing a lot of damage. Please learn how to use this. It's embarrassing to see so many people not know how to use this trap. We also do have a power level 64, Eliminate and Collect, The Armageddon, which is not that bad of a melee weapon. It is very slow, but the damage is pretty high, and it does have that exploding 6 perk ability like the Stormblade. But the wall lights are a really great stalling trap to use. It's able to stun husks for a few seconds, making them easy shots for you to kill. We also do have over Entwined Peaks, power level 88, Fight the Storm mission. There it is. The Neon Sniper Rifle. This is for if you want to shoot fish in a barrel from a good distance away. The X-ray scope is able to see through solid objects, such as your builds or terrain, but the bullets are able to also pierce the terrain, meaning you're able to shoot from a really good distance. Let's see. Power level 88, Hunt the Titans mission. We do have the ceiling drop trap, which, just like the broadside, the tires are projectiles, meaning that they will bounce up and down repeatedly, doing multiple damage to the husks underneath it. Power level 1 to 16, Fight Category 3 Storm mission. We do have Assassin Sarah. Now she is a ninja with the Commander perk. Where am I able to find? Oh, duh, she's right over here. Assassination. Dealing melee weapon damage grants 1 stack of Assassination up to 5 stacks. Assassination lasts 5 seconds and increases melee weapon damage by 18%. That honestly is a huge number. Doing a little bit of math, 18 times 5 is a 90% damage buff. And this lasts for 5 seconds as long as you continue to hit a husk with melee weapon. It doesn't say for elimination, it says per hit. Or, you know, just whenever you're dealing damage. Honestly, it's really great. It's a wonderful ability to use, though the 4.5 for the commanders, or not commander, the standard perk is honestly just as fine. If you have another hero that you want to specifically use for a melee weapon build, then Assassin Sarah is more than powerful enough to have as a support slot. We also do have, in the power level 132, Retrieve the Data mission, a legendary lead survivor, which is very important to power up your power level and gain access to the more difficult missions here. As I mentioned before, we do have a 50 Vbucks mission available and a power level 140 Evacuate the Shelter right over here. So if you do not reach the power level, you're not able to get this. But we also do have another legendary survivor, or lead survivor, available in Ventures, and I haven't gotten that far up to the scale, but it is available in a power level 82 Ride the Lightning mission. So I would highly suggest getting these 2 legendary lead survivors as soon as possible if you are able to. And lastly, in the Save the World Llama shop, we got 3 superhero llamas available. These give you a lot of great heroes like Outlanders, Constructors, Soldiers, Ninjas, so on and so forth. In my loadout, seems like we got Shock Specialist AC with Up the Voltage, increases shock tower damage by 108%, that's huge. We got Vanguard Southie with Fault Line, decreases Seismic Smash cooldown. Seismic Smash is actually a really great hero ability to use. Pathfinder Jess, completely useless. Deadly Blade Crash with Corrosive Strikes is honestly really fun to use. Recon Scout Eagle Eye could be better. Another Recon Scout, we got Fleetfoot Ken with Fleet. This is actually a really great hero to use if you're trying to do dungeons, or at least speedrun it. And we got Shrapnel Headhunter for those of you who like to buff your shotguns a little bit. But, as I've mentioned before, it all depends on the person who purchases these llamas. You can have a completely different loadout compared to what I have on my screen, so log on in and see what kind of rewards you got waiting for you. And that about does it for today. Happy to see we got some V-Bucks, but if you don't have enough for the bundle today for regular show, just wait a few more days before it rotates out of the shop. Hopefully we can get more V-Bucks during this mini-boss season, and we can all afford it. Other than that, if you commanders like my content, why not leave a like? And if you'd like to get more updates regarding Save the World, why not drop a follow? Until then, as always, stay safe and game on!